Hi all, today we are reviewing Bring Her Back, not Bring It Back, not Bring It All Back like S Club 7. I will get it right, it's Bring Her Back. So this is the second feature film by the Philippou brothers. They are twins, directors. They did Talk to Me, which was 2022, 2023. So Bring Her Back, we've seen it, it's in cinemas at the moment in the UK. This isn't going to be a spoiler video, so I won't go into particular details about plot, but I will say it's a fairly simple plot. A family experience a tragedy and the two children end up going to live with a foster family, a foster mother, Laura, played by Sally Hawkins. So Sally Hawkins, you may know from Paddington 1 and Paddington 2. She plays Mrs. Brown, which is so far removed from what she is in this film. It's kind of, to me, it feels like she was deliberately cast because in recent years she's been, recent years and potentially before, I'm not sure, but in recent years she's been known as this really nice, really pleasant character to a lot of people. Granted, those films are family movies, but generally you would know her as Mrs. Brown as a nice character, and so this is quite a stretch in terms of her character in this movie. And she's the main character in this movie. From a character perspective, you do actually, for a lot of the movie, follow through the eyes of one of the children. One or both of the children, I would say, rather than her character, but she's a focal point throughout the film. Her character is key throughout the entirety of the film. She's absolutely stunning in this film. The kids, because the rest of the cast are really young actors, one of whom is a first-time actress, which is quite remarkable. They are brilliant as well. One in particular, really, considering their age, is absolutely remarkable in what they do. Yeah, fantastic. If you see the movie, you will know who and what I'm referring to, but I'm trying to dance around sort of spoiling it because, yeah, if we go into too much detail with the characters as well, it will end up spoiling the movie. So yeah, it's set in one location, one actually really pleasant location as well, sort of in the woods you would associate with like Cabin in the Woods, a haunted house in the woods, but it's actually a really pleasant location, really nice house where it's set as well. There is quite a shocking moment right at the start of the movie which kind of sets the tone. I think we turned to each other and we're like, right, this is going to be grim after watching the first bit. If you are going to recommend this to people, I would make sure they are a horror fan. If you've got people who are like, oh, I'm not massive on horror, but I'll watch some horror like Sleepy Hollow or whatever, that's sort of horror fantasy, not really horror, but got horror elements, do not recommend this film to them. If they're squeamish, anything like that, they don't like to be frightened, don't like jump scares, although it's kind of not really jump scary movie, it's definitely a horror movie. If you really liked Hereditary, for example, if they liked Hereditary, recommend it to them, but don't recommend it to them if Sleepy Hollow is their level, if Little Monsters is their level. Stick to those kind of movies. Do not recommend this movie to those people, and we all know people like that. Anyway, back to the film, back to the movie. It was standout for us. We have seen a lot of horror movies, a lot of crap horror movies, and increasingly few in number of movies of this quality. I think I'm right in saying it's their second feature film. I don't know about short films. They're an Australian film director duo. It's really exciting that this is their second film. We really liked Talk to Me as well, which was their first one, but this is like a step well, 3-4 steps above. My kobold partner said that perhaps this is the best horror movie of this year that we've seen so far. My problem is I tend to forget a lot of movies that we've seen, but this one I think is going to stay with me. So it's hard to say for sure, but I would say it is way up there. It's intense, it's sad, it's hard to watch some of the time. There are quite a few moments where it's like really you want to look away, but you do end up staring because you can't not look, but not in terms of gory, kind of unnecessary. It all felt relevant. It all felt relevant to the movie, and it all played into the movie, and it was, some of the sound effects were just horrible. Yeah, just really horrible. And again, I don't want to go into too much detail because I think it will spoil it, but just if you can gauge from my response, our response to the movie, I really rate it. It's simple, it's intense. You don't end up, the person that I think you're meant to end up hating, I'm not sure if you can say that you hate them. There are moments in the film where you think, oh my God, you dick. Like, but by the end, I don't know. Let us know. If you see it, you let us know. You'll probably know who I'm referring to and what you think, because it's not black and white, and that is the best thing about horror movies. Any movies, they stop and make you think. You know, this character in the end goes to some extreme lengths, as do all of the characters in the film. But even then, it's a complex one, and it was amazing, and not too long at that as well. I feel like I've danced around this without actually giving anything away. Trying to think if I can think of anything more without actually telling you any particular details. Really nicely shot, actually, really nicely shot. Some lovely aerial shots, the location's really nice, so you get, and even then, the aerial shots are really nice shots, have got plot details in it. So it really does feel like no shot is wasted. So no shot is, oh, that was just there for something to look nice. It was actually, everything was relevant. Every shot was really considered, which was brilliant. And it's really, what's the word? It flows really well. The story, the moments, those big moments, they really flow really well. You get early on, you get that kind of tension from the start, because you know, right, this is going to be a hard movie. These characters are going to go through it, but it really builds up. So it's not a relaxing horror movie. It's like edge of your seat. My God, what's going to happen next? And there's a few moments where some characters you could kind of know what their fate might be. And you kind of, I think when you get used to horror movies, you kind of can guess, oh, that's going to happen. Oh yeah, I can see that coming up later on, you know. And you get used to the formula. And there was one character where we thought, oh yeah, okay. And then it did lead down that path. But that was it. All the other characters, you kind of expect them to, okay, that character's that type, so that's going to happen to them. And that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. I didn't see a lot of the stuff coming. Some of it's sort of planted there, so the director's kind of planted it there, so you know, so you can expect like something to happen. But in terms of the characters' fates, a lot of them were unexpected, which again is great because it's so hard, I think, to be original in horror, in any genre, but horror is where there's so much of it. It's hard to be original, but it was really nice to be surprised as well. And I think overall, we were really surprised with this movie, and it was fantastic. So 100% recommend it to horror fans. To the Sleepy Hollow fans, yeah, you can give it a go if you fancy it, but if you don't like your intense horror, nah, don't bother. So anyway, those are our thoughts. Let us know what you thought in the comments. Recommend any other horror movies of this type or anything really, because we just love horror. So yeah, leave us some comments. See you later. Until the next time. Bye. Thanks very much for listening. If you'd like to contact us or check out what we've been up to, you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. If you enjoyed the video today, please do like it, subscribe to the channel, and ding the bell to receive notifications about new videos. See you in the next one.